Hey everybody, welcome to group break number 449. We have the 2023-24 Upper Deck Young Guns Hunt. So we got Series 1, Series 2, and Extended Series. This is a 31 spot break because Chicago is a free random at the end of the break, along with all of the Bedard cards. As a note, if we pull, say, Bedard and Carlson checklist from Series 2, that would be random between Chicago and Anaheim, or if we pull the Young Gun Canvas checklist, that'd be random between Chicago and Columbus. It's the solo Bedard cards that'll get randomed off separately. But yeah, anyways, 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. There's also a box of SP game use in this, because why not have a little bit of extra fun at the end? So good luck, everybody. Here we go. So list of, that's not the right thing to do. List of names 3 times. Go to random.org. Once, twice, 3rd time. Did that go? It did not go. There we go, 3 times. Pierre on top, Brett on the bottom. And teams 3 times. And Chicago is the free team because all the Bedard stuff will get randomed off separately at the end of the break. I felt like sorting through Extended, it actually worked out decent. So once, twice, 3rd time, Ottawa on top, Tampa Bay on the bottom. Just because it gives you know a little bit of extra incentive if you have a bad team. Like, hey, you could still end up with the best card in the break. So Pierre Benoit with the Ottawa Senators, Kevin with the San Jose Sharks, Mark with the Buffalo Sabres, Jerome with the Ducks, Angelo with the Panthers, Dan with the Penguins, Sean with the Jets, Adam with the Capitals, Kesh with the Flyers, Craig with the Leafs, Dan with the Oilers, Brandon with the Bruins, Bill with the Avs, Dan with the Wild, Adam with the Canucks, Mike with the Rangers, Alexander with the Kraken, Pierre Benoit with the Columbus, Raymond with the Blues, Trevor with the Red Wings, Ryan with the Predators, Adam with the Habs, Erwin with the Devils, Dante with the Coyotes, Steven with the Hurricanes, Dan with the Islanders, Lucas with the Flames, Angelo with the Vegas Golden Knights, Megan with the Stars, Bill with the Kings, and Brett with the Tampa Bay Lightning. There are your teams. Get on over to Breakview here. I'll get them into the team viewer. But yeah, and apologies for the bit of a later break time today. Just this week, it's legitimately the only time that I could have done the break this week, so I want to make sure we snuck it in. And in terms of stuff for shipping, so if you had 445 in a non-combo spot, that'll go out in the next day or two. If you had it, and same thing with 448, if you had that in like a without a combo spot and by itself, it would have gone out. If you had 448 and a spot in this break, it's going to go out next week, just to simplify the shipping process with like half shipped orders. But yeah, and then if you had a combo spot, once all the combo breaks are full, they will be getting shipped out. So it's kind of like the update on all of that stuff. And then there's, like I mentioned, there's 1 spot left in the cup mixer. And then that one will probably happen Monday once I'm back. And then there is 10 spots left in the bargain break, which is some ultimate and some other stuff in there. So yeah, here we go. Here's the teams. Should be correct. Yeah. I think he's a really good upside bet. I like his game a lot. So all right, I need decoys. I need to move my mouse. And we will get started. So first round rookies, pretty much from here on out. Only the like real top guys are going to get instantly sleeved and top loaded. Most of them, candidly, aren't worth a ton at this point, which is par for the course. But all right, here we go. So got what? 3 more weeks of breaks left in this exact setup, and then we'll probably have about a week off or so of breaks, depending on what comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'm not just missing, like, we're missing a pack, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? I'm not. 6, Okay, we're just straight up missing a pack. So I'll deal with that. Yeah. That's a first. So, all right, I've got that box set to the side. I mean, that makes it easier for the recycling part of that box because that box won't get recycled. But here we go. Let's see what's missing in here. I mean, watch us just hit like something absolutely insane. So, Luke Hughes on the special edition red. I think those are technically short prints. Velarde and Nestorenko. Yeah. I mean, so if we get, so hypothetically we get a pack that's got 6 inserts in it instead of, like if we get the extra 3 inserts over the course of the box, we got exactly what we should have gotten. So, but Matthews on the stat box filler, Gaudreau and Ross Colton for the bolts. Focus. There we go. Yeah, hopefully there's a nice card in here, right? It's not great when you're missing the pack. So Thomas Tatar for the Devils, Clayton Keller, and Jake Sanderson. That canvas card is peeled. So not a great box. Not a great start for box 1. I just instantly sleeved the Sanderson just because that's not a great look. Forrester on the special edition, Crosby on the stat box filler, and Will Cooley on the Young Guns. A little bit of a rough start there, but hey, you know what? It's okay. You never know what's hiding. Claude Giroux, Johnny Gaudreau, and Kent Johnson. The Giroux's a 200 by 85. We have a regular outburst. Nylander, Tkachuk, and Pajot. Is it focusing on the boxes in the back? I think it is. So let me go ahead and let's just do the good old manual focus. Man, that's one thing that I really need. The next like big upgrade that I actually want to get is going to be just a camera that has decent autofocus, because it would be really nice to just be like, yeah, cards focus easily. All right. Star Zone of Pasta, Casper, and Askarov on the Young Guns. I mean, that's a decent one to get. He's not going to be a Predator for much longer, but I doubt it at least, right? There's no way they keep him over Saros at this point, especially with the path that they're choosing, but who knows? Dazzlers of Doughty for the Kings, Mark Scheifele, and Bo Horvat. We have a special edition of Tkachuk, Sam Ersson, and Wyatt Kaiser. Storm for SP Authentic. It was, I think August is the latest that I've seen. Technically, like a few months ago, it was today, but that obviously didn't happen. So Troy Terry, Alex Ovechkin, and Silverberg. So I'm going to guess we're missing a Young Gun at this point. So we've got, what, 4 or 5. I think we'll just be missing a base Young Gun. So Panarin, David Gust, and Jackson Stober. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. We just missed a Young Gun, essentially, is what happened. So I'll reach out, see what happens with that. Yeah, it might take a little bit for the resolution on that, and I don't know if I have overtime packs, but let me check. I think I might have just ran out. Okay. What we can do, though, is that for that missing hit, I've got one of these packs left, so we'll do a random at the end of the break, and It's an 1819 series 1 retail pack, so like you might get a base pack, you might not. I have no idea what's left in it because that entire box has just been kind of used for shutouts and stuff, but we'll do that as a random, just as like, hey, like in case nothing happens, at least, you know, you get someone gets a pack to make up for that. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a crazy time. I do hope they beef up the rest of like the content around SP Authentic, because like it's going to be tough to meet the demands for the product because everyone's gonna want the Bedard Future Watch, and you know, every time I see that yellow highlighters, it's like, oh, we could have something cool. But I mean, hey, it's a Makar highlighters. Not bad. Bergeron and Stanislav Svozil. Yeah, like for SP Authentic, we'll try and keep our pricing as fair as we possibly can for it. Greer, Gallagher, and Brent Burns for Carolina. We'll try and keep our pricing as fair as possible for it. And then for breaks, we'll probably end up doing something similar to what we've been doing. So Crosby, Samaskevich on the Young Guns, and Matthew Tkachuk for the Panthers. So far, we've only had, so far, I think that product's going to be like, it's going to be popular. Beniers, Forsberg, and Gutman. I think there's going to be a lot of people that kind of, you know, get burned by it, because at that price, your odds of getting the Bedard is low, right? McCann, Markstrom, and Connor Zary for the Flames. Nice one there. His Young Gun canvas is actually selling pretty well out of Extended. But yeah, like seeing some of the early box prices for that was wild. No worries. Have a good night. Yeah, we'll try to. Tristan Jarry, Beniers, and Wolf. Excited for that in the Blue Jays game. Blue Jays game's going to be, I mean, whenever they play in Seattle, it's essentially a home game. So, Georgiev, Ridley Gregg, nice. Fluorescence, good one. And Yuri Patera for Vegas. And we're also streaming on YouTube at the same time in case you're on Twitch and you don't see chats, or in case you're on Twitch and you don't see, or YouTube and you don't see the chats. McDavid, Letang, and Ty Cartier. Ty Cartier is pretty good. I think this entire rookie crop as a whole is actually pretty solid. Kucherov, Lucas Reichel, and Tage Thompson. Kucherov's on the Sparkles PCs. We do that box SP game use at the end, right? Right? All right. Is this going to be Hardy, Ham, and Actel? Olivier Joseph, or Matthew Olivier. Hugh McGing, I don't know why. And then Michael Putia, or Putia, sorry. Putia. It's Putia. Every time I forget his name. Glaring of Zegras, Bobrovsky, and Gannett. So nothing. I mean, we'll take the Outburst. Outburst is the biggest win so far. Leon, Billy Sweezy, and Elias. Big contract, Lindholm. That is, I'm happy for him, but that's a contract that I would not have signed as a GM. Like, I get that it's Boston, and Boston's got weird ways of making things work out, but like, just a little rich for me. It's tough to tell if like last year was an off year or if it was just, you know, kind of more of what he is. because aging curves are real and they do hit hard. So, all right. Packs feels slightly different. UD3 of Luke Hughes, C in red of Matthews, and well, hey, right out of the gate, Logan Cooley. So that just is a win for extended at this point, because it's the best card. Best card, not the rarest card, but definitely the best. So extended's going to take the early 1-0 lead. Holographics red of Fantilli. This one looks actually pretty clean. There's one little print line, but it's not as bad as some of the ones that I've seen. So, yep, straight up win for extended with a Morrissey on the outburst and a Jason Robertson on the retro. Good start, man. The holographics look a lot better this year. They put a lot of like care and time into extended, and it's nice to see it pay off. So I think most people tend to like it. Zegras, Askarov, and Burakovsky. By the way, if you are interested in picking up singles and are in the Vancouver area, our physical store has all the first round rookies priced. They're in a binder for the most part. Bedard's aren't. All the young guns, I think someone's actually bought some of them already. Alexiak to 250 on the deluxe. Our retros are in a box, I believe, as well. I'm trying to remember where I put them all. Again, it's been chaotic couple of days. Ovechkin and Ridley Gregg. So, but yeah, we essentially have like our usual storage shelf that's or like display shelf. The bottom part for singles is actually all dedicated to extended right now. So Leo Carlson, Matthew Barzal, and Samiskevich. No Connor Bedard's yet, but like we should get one between 4 boxes of extended and everything else. Mitch Marner on the triple diamond. Matthew Tkachuk and Freddie Anderson for the Hurricanes. There's not a variation. All right. Penalty box variation of Brady Tkachuk. I'll say penalty box variation down there. So, yep. Hey, I mean, hey, one of the most fitting players to get as a penalty box variation. So, put that in the cool parallels. Connor Zary on the C in red and Simon Edvinsson on the retro Young Guns. Yeah, I think we adjusted all of the Bedard pricing as well for the bigger stuff at least. So Simon Edvinsson, Matty Beniers, and Magnus Krona. You know what? With Devin Cooley going to Calgary, I thought Devin Cooley was younger than what he was. But with him going to Calgary, that kind of opens up a spot for Krona to maybe be their goalie of the future. We shall see. Farrell on the rookie gems, Ridley Gregg, Luke Shen for the Predators. Apparently Ryan O'Reilly tried to pitch Barry Trotz to get Marner to the Predators, and that could have actually been an interesting trade. Zary, Beniers, and Yuri Schmeichel for the Senators. All right, we got Hockey Heroes of Brian Trottier with a Dylan Larkin and a Travis Konechny. And last pack here. There we go. We have a Kevin Korchinski, and Tiger Williams on the retired canvas for the Canucks. Nice one there. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and shrink the insert stack down. Just because it is in a bit of a tougher spot to get to today. And do we want a couple stands? You know what? Let's get a couple stands out. feels like it's stand time. We got 3 cards that are worthy of stand so far. I just like the Kachuk penalty box variation because, you know. All right, as we normally do with these box wars, we'll go back to the first box, or the box set 1, and then we will go kind of from best to worst. So I think we'll go this. So we'll go extended Series 1, Series 2, just because I think it's pretty close between Series 2 and Series 1, but Series 1 I think was on par and it was missing a pack, so probably better long term. Zach Benson on the 83, Clayton Keller, and Tyson Forster on the first round. Man, that Chandler Stevenson contract is expensive. Hopefully it works out for Seattle. Another holographics. Logan Cooley, hey. Nice one there. Also, I mean, it's got the same little print line, but pretty clean. Pretty clean. We'll put... Yeah, we can put them side by side. We got Clayton Keller on the Outburst and Stanislav Svozil on the Retro Young Guns. All right, I want to see something really fancy today, you know? Feeling spicy. Fantilli, Edstrom, Blake Wheeler. You know, feeling out of 25 or less spicy. That's not a variation, right? Ooh, that's close, though. DeBrincat to 50 from the population count for the Red Wings. It's spicy. It's close to being that out of 25 or less. Put that in the background there. Dylan Cousins and Connor Zary. Cousins seen red, Zary Beehive. Yeah, that was it was really funny too, because I was like trying to like mentally price it for the store, and I put it at 1,500, and sure enough, that's exactly what the first one sold for on bids. So I was very happy seeing that. Marner, Riley Smith, and Pospisil, because there's times where it's just like, I think that's gonna be the price of the card. And like I always do the guesstimates and stuff, and like just the rough math, and it ended up being on the dot. Some of the stuff I've been off with, but that's fine. Sorokin on the triple diamond, Beniers, and Adam Ginning on the Young Gun canvas for the Flyers. But yeah, that was huge. Honestly, like probably one of the biggest cards that I've pulled. We pulled the Romanov High Gloss. That one's pretty big. I think we pulled a Suzuki exclusives at some point. Beniers, Barkov, and Gaudreau. Beniers is the Silver Skates Gold. But yeah, that was let me tell you, I was very excited to see that guy. So McDavid, Adam Fantilli, and hey, first Bedard. Got the draft 1. So Bedard 1 is on the board. Get the Bedard pile going. And wouldn't it be something if we pulled the Outburst today? Kyrou, Ryan Winterton, and Eunice Corpusalo. All right. All good. But yeah, having like Extended's been super nice to us, and even I mean someone else in the store also pulled a Fantilli exclusives as well, which is kind of funny. Beck, Pedersen, and Steven Stamkos. So I'll put the back up there. The Black Diamond, for whatever reason, those cards just don't sell super well. I don't think there's enough nostalgia with them is the problem, to be completely honest. Lacombe with a Konechny and a Miroshnichenko. And last pack of this box. And it's going to be tough to beat this box. The Cooley holographics, a Bedard draft. And then the pop count to 50. Solani on the Hockey Heroes as well. Jake Sanderson. And hey, second Bedard. This time the Beehive. This time the Beehive. All right. Let's do Series 1 because that came second. I would say it is close enough between Series 2 and Series 1 that I think you give it to the one that had one less pack. Because there's some upside there, potentially. Let's see if this one also has the right amount of packs. But all right, we got 3, 6, 9, 12. We're good. Good there. I don't know if the Cooley 1-of-1's been pulled yet either. Remy, yeah, they're all gonna get opened in the break. I guess if 446 fills and it's like before, like, what's my cutoff gonna be? 9:30, and we end before 9:30. I can try and do that one tonight. Jack Quinn, Tkachuk, and Gibson. Peltier, Ridley Gregg, and Bolduc. It's just zephyrepic.com is our store site. So Canada only is the big one. So if you're in Canada, you're fine. Just logistic stuff there prevents us. Nice Sealows on the 200/85. We'll put that up there. Eichel and David Gust. I can't tell if that's a paper tear. Yeah, that one also has a tear on it as well. Just as a heads up. So yeah. Just the website. We don't have a Facebook group for our site, or like a Discord group or anything. Maybe at some point. But Dougie, Boone Jenner, and Sean Farrell. I'm glad that they at least improved the canvas quality from Series 1 to Series 2 and extended, because I remember that being actually like a really big issue. Oh, nice. Cole McWard Deluxe. Oh, it's nice getting a numbered Young Gun. I'll take that. A little bonus. Is it the best card? No, but Tage, Ottinger, and Sagan on the Outburst. Yeah, it's just zephyrepic.com. Not much more to say. Just have some fun. Do generally breaks every week or so. Try to do every week at least. Keller, black and white of Demko for the Canucks, man. Nice little box for the Canucks here. And Drew Hellison for the Ducks. So, if you've got any questions, let me know. We're based out of Surrey and BC, so. Philip Gustafson, Nazem Kadri, and Boone Jenner. Oh, Chicago's going to be the free team on that one, too, on the Gust. So that's at least, I mean, like, pro, con, Matthew Nyes on the special edition, Gutman, and Muralainen. Nice. Yeah, it is definitely, like, especially, like, having the retail store location and, like, doing YouTube on top of breaks. And, I mean, it'd be a little bit better, but right now it's super busy. Olmark, Marchand, and Niederreiter, just because, like, we do the breaks out of essentially my apartment, but over the past month, we've been my wife and I have been working on moving, and we finally got a place, hopefully, to move to and have our place sold. So Bergeron, Carrier, and Wyatt Kaiser. And if you've ever moved and you know what staging is look like, I don't have my second desk in here that I need for sorting, and I don't have some of the shelving that I need. It just helps me sort quicker and stuff like that. So my process, like my time process, has been pretty annoying. Hintz, Tkachuk, and McDavid. Nice. Congrats on the storefront. I mean, look, people saying Leo Carlson will be better than Bedard at the end of the career. There's a lot of hopium there. There's no other word around that. Huberto population count 1,000. Stober, and Stober's got a weak corner there. Healthy. That was a dual number card box there. I think Young Gun Deluxe, I think, is still, even though it's not the best one, pop count 50. That's a tough one. But yeah, like, look, I like Leo Carlson. I think he's a safe bet to be one of the top 5 rookies in this crop. I just think that his overall flashiness and like isn't quite what it's going to need to be that next big young gun. Like kind of like Ryan Getzlaf. I know that's not the best comparison because he's a totally different game, but like, you know, Getzlaf was one of the best players in the NHL for like really long time. And like same with Anze Kopitar, and just never got a ton of hobby love. So ooh, you just need the 1/1 deluxe now. Nice. Well, hopefully you or the 1/1 the 1/1 is gonna be the one that's toughest to get. Ooh, Outburst Young. That's a double Outburst Young Gun from Series 2. So Barzell, Hunter Shepard, Jackson Lacombe. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. They're not the best young guns to get in the Outburst parallel, but I am so thankful it is not the Hardy Hammond Actel, and I forget the other one that we've pulled. We've pulled like 5 or 6 of them each. Like, we've just been stuck on those 2 guys, and it's like, not another one. Monster Season of McDavid, Kochetkov, and Peltier. Oh yeah, I wonder when the 1/1 Bedard's gonna surface. Austin Matthews, Luke Condota, and Teuvo Teravainen. Because, like, it's been a while. Like, all of his Black Diamond 1/1s have been pulled. So, Kopitar with Victor Arvidsson and Matthew Nice. I think it's in a physical product. I feel like that's a card where they made sure it got into a physical product. So Sorokin, Nuge, and then first checklist. So this will be a random between Anaheim and Chicago. If we get a second one, both people will get one. But essentially, this will go to whoever wins. That, like, if so, who Chicago gets it, goes there. But yeah. But I would guess that it's in a seal, because, like, don't forget there's a bunch of people sitting on this waiting to sell, like, just waiting to open it essentially. So McDavid, Barzell, and Casper. I mean, we still have like some boxes left, not a ton, but we have some, like, we have a couple. I don't know how many left we have for breaks, but Jack Hughes, Aaron Ekblad, Walker Dewar. But, like, there's people that I know that were buying like 5-6 cases just to sit on them and hope that they go up in value. So Kachuk, Liam O'Brien, and Michael Kesselring. So I feel like that's a card, though, that, like, if it was in E-Pack, we would have probably heard by now that it was an E-Pack. So Joseph, Murray, and Zegras, just because E-Pack, I think the way it works is that all the cards get shipped to Check Out My Cards, and they have to scan them and upload them and stuff. So, like, someone would have had to scan and upload the 1/1 Bedard, and there's no, and I mean no way, Deluxe of Trocheck to 250, that wouldn't have gotten leaked. Yeah, I mean, like, my player to buy from this set's, I think, Zach Benson, Demko, and Hugh McGing. I think Zach Benson's really, really good. Like, I think he'll probably be around the same as Leo Carlson, but maybe a little flashier. Crosby, Point, and Simone Edvinsson. Yeah. So it's a good crop. Like, it's a fun crop to like kind of speculate on. So Point, Tristan Luneau, and Will Cooley for the Rangers. Again, remember, Team Canada stuff always goes to current team or most games played if they're retired. Or in the Bedard case, it'd just be a random. So Cooley on the canvas. Let's put that there because that's a cool short print card. So what won that one? That was pretty even across the board. I think we actually just end up the Cooley and the DeBrincat. I think we go Series 2 had the win because it had the Deluxe Young Gun. Oh no, that was Series 1 that had the Deluxe Young Gun. Oh, that's a tough one. I think I gotta go with the Deluxe Young Gun just because it's like the boxes are pretty equal, but the Deluxe Young Gun is just the tougher pull. You know, each box kind of had something cool to it, but getting the numbered Young Gun's always toughest. So that's 1 point for Series 1. I think we'll just go Series 1, extended Series 2 again. 3. That's 12. Beautiful. All right. See what kind of magic we can pull tonight, though. Kairu, Rantanen, and Afinaseyev. Honestly, high hopes for him. I do like his game. Sider, debut dates of Nyes and Robertson. I'm just going to shrink down the insert stack here just so it doesn't get too out of hand. There we go. So how Chicago works in this break is that essentially all of the individual Bedard cards will get randomed off at the end along with Chicago. So say we pull like 7 Bedard cards that aren't the checklist, because the checklist is just a straight up like random between Chicago and Anaheim. Say we pull 7 Bedard cards, it'll be an 8-spot random where we'll random off like all the Bedard cards and then the Chicago spot mixed in there, and then we'll random off the list of the teams, and then the top 8 spots like get the thing that correspond with it. It makes sense once you do it. It's a little bit harder to explain, but Ovechkin on the pop count for the Capitals. So it's one of my favorite ways to spread it around, Askarov and Farrell. Just because like it adds like, I think it's like $2-3 a spot, and you know, it lessens the blow. Like, it does help lessen the blow if you get a bad team in the break, because you have a chance at that stuff still. Perbix, Jack Hughes, and Kevin Fiala. Like, it could also lead to the top teams getting the best cards, like, you know, Arizona or a Buffalo or a Columbus or an Anaheim could get the best Bedard as well. But like, it's just, I think the best way to do it, Gaudreau, Kachuk, and Forrester. So, and it keeps you like, you know, if you have the team in the break, you just keep watching because, like, you know, you want to see what gets pulled. If there's a cool Bedard, you want it, right? Kuznetsov, Boldy, and Ehlers. So it's tough. It's so tough to do breaks when so much of the product is tied to a single player. Pavelski, Scheifele, and Farabee. Just because, like, again, how do you, like, balancing that is tough, you know? John Gibson, Kastelik, Owen Beck. Of course, the flip side is that if we do happen to pull the 1 of 1, it is now a 31 team random, and I mean, like, At that point, I would legitimately be, okay, we probably are going to talk to a certified like person to do the random. So Keller, Huberto, Brock Faber on the Young Gun canvas. Nice one there. Because like, yeah, it's tough. Edvinson, Fiala, and Leve Marilainen. Because it's so weird having to think about it like that. Like, how do you handle that? Oh yeah, the first ever like big random we had to do is between a Gretzky and another Outburst Young Gun. Let's go. Deluxe of Rantanen to 250. Sorokin, Adam Fox, and hey, that's a nice one. Dustin Wolf. Hungry like the wolf. The Cooley can come down for now. And the Deluxe of Rantanen to 250. But yeah, like the first big random that we had was a Gretzky Lemieux dual auto from the Cup. And it's like, one of you is going to be really unhappy, one of you is going to be happy. So, Kachekov, Natchez on the black and white canvas, and Daniel Gushin, one of my sleepers. I still think he's got some upside. But yeah, it's always tough when there's such a high valued card tied to it. I think we said we were going to do extended and then series 1. Sorry, this like YouTube emoji thing is right in a thing. I like him as a goalie. I candidly haven't checked his price in a little bit. The problem with Dustin Wolf right now is that Calgary is going to be bad probably for the next few years. So I would, if you're like for selling, I would. There's a decent chance you'll be able to rebuy cheaper, but it's tough. Like it's tough. Canvases also tend to not hold their value as like they'll go up, but they'll not go up as rapidly or as like crazily as a base does. So Logan Cooley, JT Miller, and Samuel LaBerge. Case in point, someone here, myself, has a McDavid BGS 10 Young Gun canvas, and like it's actually gone down in value over the past few years. Ridley Gregg on the Outburst. Nice one there. Benson, and oh my goodness, clear-cut Young Gun of Adam Fantilli for the Columbus Blue Jackets. What a pack! Retro Young Gun of a good player. The Adam Fantilli clear-cut Young Gun. And then the Ridley Gregg Outburst Silver? Like, come on. That's sick. Oh, we have hit of the break now. Man, Extended has been nice to us. Extended has been so nice to us. Oh, that's so sick. I'm so happy that we just snagged that one. That's a huge pull. But yeah, Wolf I would say is like, I'd probably like, it depends on what your outlook on the Flames is. I would say like at this point probably a slight hold. Owen Beck, Marco Kasper, and Slavkovsky. But man, Fantilli has been all over us in Extended. Well, essentially, we need like a clear-cut Bedard or numbered parallel Bedard in Series 2 to win at this point. Owen Beck to 1,000. So. Yeah, that's another way that I like seeing people do the do stuff, like getting Chicago in a box. For me, I like doing it this way, just from a sorting standpoint. I like it better, Shifley and Kachuk, especially when I have like limited desk space right now. It's just a little bit easier for me to go back and be like, okay, this card got it in the random, and so it's just, you know, less likely to get card mixed up. Point, Malkin, and Garand, just for me, like just personal preference there. But I've also thought about doing that, especially for extended, right? Because you're probably getting a Chicago card in every box. So new hook, Fantilli on the rookie, and Condota on the Young Gun canvas for the Habs. Tarp soft, tossing the shirt. But yeah, what a pull. Hey, late night breaks might be a thing if we keep getting hits like that. Owen Nolan on the scene, Red Silver Spectrum, Mark Stone, and Robert Thomas. Mr. Smooth himself. No Bedard, but like no major Bedard, but still some pretty cool stuff. Bo Horvat, Askarov, Simon Nemec. I think it's Nemec actually, but yeah. Pretty wild that this is like probably gonna be 2-1 extended Series 1 than Series 2. But like there's a decent chance Series 2 is just the worst box in the first 3. We got Askarov. What a box. Savoy on the Young Guns. Another good one. And Mario Ferraro on the canvas. I'm not sure who... Oh, it's Pierre Benoit. There's sometimes here, but not all the time. So I'm sure you might see it pop up online at some point, but... Korchinski on the rookie gems, double diamond, Kucherov, and Donato. I'm gonna start putting the rookie gems honestly just in the regular pile. So, Fantilli for 300 USD. Yeah, it's kind of more or less what I expected, right? If the exclusives is 1500, it's around there. So, Kachuk, McKinnon, and Cooley. Draft day or first round rookie. So, well. Heck of a good box here. And a Hockey Heroes of Jack Eichel with a Kucherov and a Walker Dewar. The Hockey Heroes are actually selling pretty well still, which is cool to see. I like that set. Again, my main problem with Extended over the years has just been like a lack of attention. Not attention to... no, attention to detail is a good one. A lack of like quality on it. And they've really improved it this year. Like I think last year was honestly pretty good. Just the rookie crop sucked, and that exposes like the one major flaw of Extended, where it's very rookie focused. But they did a little bit better of a job divesting that. So yeah, it's actually one of our regulars. Actually, one of our regulars had the Senators and the Blue Jackets, so they got. In that pack, they got the Ridley Gregg Outburst draft day, which is like solid, and the Fantilli. So, but I mean, hey, let's top it, right? Like, it's gonna be hard to, but we can do that. We can beat that. All it takes is, you know, the best pull of the lifetime. Yeah. Just a Bedard 1-of-1 drops this box. Vanchak, Willem Karlsson, Maxence Goodnet. Yeah. Yeah, they have a pretty good stand. I mean, the holographics probably isn't the best selling card, but it's pretty cool. Ovechkin, Kaprizov, and Askarov. Like I probably could put technically I'd probably put the like pop count 50 and the McWard Young Gun Deluxe in there as well, because those are both pretty cool. But Kucherov, Ryan Shea. This is a good sign, right? And Ristolainen. Right? Draisaitl, Roman Yossi, and Cole McWard. We have Jared McCann, Kevin Korchinski. Oh, man. I'm just a fan of that canvas. A Hasek for the Sabres. Let's go. Best goalie of all time. Yeah, the Korchinski threw me off there. It's a clear cut. Ovechkin. Ty Cartier. You know what? Another solid clear cut young gun. Ty Cartier. That was a really good 3-box stretch there. I don't think you're going to get that much in views. We'll put the Cartier up there, and you know what? Let's keep the Cooley up. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get that much in views for it. What you do is you get like a print off version of it, and then you fake burn it. Maybe like April Fools, McDavid, Tristan Jarry, and Luke Evangelista. Now, if it's the 1-of-1 Marchand, you have a different case there. Konechny, Solovyov, and then Edmonton, Vancouver on the checklist. Yeah, but like, you'd need to get $1 million. You'd need like 10 million views. You know, and like you're not recovering from that. Adam, and who has Edmonton? Dan. So that's a pure random. Yeah. Honestly, like, people that expected the Bedard Young Guns to stay as high as they did were kind of wild. Like, his release day pricing was nuts. Tage, Leon, Milos, Kellerman. The drop is insane, but that's because there's just a lot of product, and then people... This happened in McDavid's year, too. Like, it came out higher. It's the scale of it that was wild. Caulfield, Jakai, and Tompkins. Yeah, like, candidly, I had a sealed case, and it's the first time that I haven't opened up like a sealed case of a Series 1, Series 2 crop that I really, really like. Vanchek, Konechny, and Clayton Keller. Just because it wasn't justifiable. Fiala Pop Count 500, Grubauer, and Fraser Minton. So, like, 3 really good boxes there. Just, you know, that extended one, so. But yeah, like, I did the math on release day of like what I could sell my case for, or like release day, and it's like if I hit 2 Bedards and I sell them day 1, and I hit something else that's really cool. Like, we had a really good case. What did we get? We got a Cartier, I think a Cartier Young Guns exclusives, a was it Cartier? Yeah. Like an Outburst Red of Mackenzie Weegar, like 2 Bedard Young Guns, good Young Gun canvas. I think it was Logan Cooley and Luke Hughes. And like, I did the math, and it's like I can just sell my case for this, and you know, I sold my case because it's just like it just couldn't justify opening it up, you know. Yeah, I know there's a lot of speculation on it. The Pavel Mintyukov. Yeah, so every Young Gun is 1.44 per case. Like, it's just, the math is 1.44. Like, there's people being like, oh, he's short printed. It's like, no. But like, honestly, here's the thing with a card. If you're happy selling it and the price you got, then just be happy with that, because you're gonna regret it later on. Caulfield, Gretzky, there. Like, if you always keep second guessing yourself, so if you've got 2, then like, yeah. But if you got a good price for it that you think is a good price now, just, I think you did the right thing. So Branstrom, Giroux, and Nick Suzuki. Yeah, I like Mintyukov. Mintyukov's, I think, going to be a really good defender. Anaheim's going to be like a couple years, but Sean Farrell, well, there's a base Fantilli, because, as if Columbus needed more stuff. And a Drew Doughty for the Kings. What a break. What a break. So 4 boxes of extended. We hit the Fantilli clear cut. We hit a base Cooley. We hit a base Fantilli. Like, come on. Poitras to 250 on the red. $250 on the red. Troy Terry and Devin Levi. You know what card we actually haven't pulled yet? And this is like, I don't know, box 40 of extended, is a Bedard in red. That's the one card that's kind of excluded me. Evangelista, Fantilli Dazzlers, and Pavel. So one like common Bedard pair, like insert that's just eluded me for some reason. Perron, Clayton Keller, Andrei Svechnikov doing the Mishi. Sebastian Aho, Mitch Marner, and Pavel Mintyukov. Yeah, like I like Mintyukov. I think Mintyukov ends up being like one of the best defenders from this, but Matthews, Dubois, Angus Crookshank, one of the best names. Extended's guaranteed to at least tie for the win here in the box battle. Luke Evangelista on the double diamond, Brock Faber on the retro, and Bushnevich. I don't get why he re-signed it. Like, I get for him wanting to stay in St. Louis, can kind of like family there, whatever, likes his situation. But like from the Blues standpoint, I feel like you need the assets from him. Zach Benson, Kopitar, and Peltier. Matthews' Young Guns have kind of been like quiet in price. I feel like there should be more. Nice McDavid Special Forces, Ridley Gregg, and Mitch Marner. I'm shocked that Matthews' prices are as low as what they are. Jack Eichel, Louis Crevier, and Gabriel Landeskog. Like, he scored 69 goals last year. He could end up being like if there's going to be any other player that like challenges the goal total, it's going to be him or I guess Bedard. But like Bedard's already missed so much time, so we'll put that to the side there. Back. Yeah, Brock Faber's good. It's just defensemen need to do insanely well to sell. So defensemen are the players that like I speculate on if I think they're just very undervalued. Like for example, Quinn Hughes a couple years ago. Was like, okay, this guy's gonna pop at some point because he's gonna score a lot of points, and he did this year. I don't know if Faber's gonna be quite that same level, but It should be close. Man, what a, like, honestly, what a break. 2 really good clear-cut Young Guns. A lot of Outburst Young Guns. Kind of just beating the odds everywhere. Carlson on the Pink Dazzlers, Pedersen, and Uvis Balinskis, Stanley Cup champion. Sam Carrick, Logan Couture, Yuna Kopanen. Pedersen, Poitras, nice one there, and Logan Thompson. The most awkward, one of the more awkward signing sessions of all time. I think Seth Jarvis is a good buy right now in terms of someone from a couple years ago too. Kachuk, Stamkos, Konechny. I really think he's just gonna pop. He's got really good underlying numbers. Plays on a very good team. Hey, Bedard Dazzlers. Another Bedard. There we go. Obviously not the same price as their day 1 price, but we'll take it. Copley and Voronkov. So in order to get a Bedard Young Gun at this point, it'd have to be a parallel. Which, like, if we do, Georgiev, Ottinger, and Forster. Black and white canvas coming up. Gustafsson, Teuvo Teravainen, Bo Horvat. We have Nick Delorier, Clayton Keller, Morella. McCann, Shen, and Marilainen. Oh, burst coming up here. Pasta, Shilov's, nice one there. And Sean Dursey. I like my boy. Dursey's for the Kings, by the way. I'll put that up there. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of some of the base cards. They're kind of getting in the way. There we go. 2 packs to go here. God, then we got the box of SP Game Use after this too. McDavid, Merzlikins, and Nice. I think it's gonna be like 80% of the value, but that's if they do 499 copies of it, right? Rantanen, Luke Phillip, and Michelli. Another decent box, like nothing super big, but I don't know, we got good Young Guns actually. So yeah, that one's tough. I would say, like, where do you even begin to speculate what those prices are like, right? Five. All right. Like I think the a retro to 499. Just me spitballing here is going to be like 75 to 80% because everyone's going to want that true one. You might get some confusion day 1, but Eichel, McCann, and newest Canuck, Vinny Desharnais. Bushnevich, Jake Sanderson, Jack Hughes. What time are we looking at? 9:13. Well, if we can get through. Ooh, Nate just to 100 on the 200 by 85. Red. First time we pulled one of these. One of 99. There are one of one. So there's the one of one. Is it Mystery or Mystic Black? I think it's Mystery. Future Watch Patch Autos, Stone, and Simone Edmondson. Good young gun. You have, I mean, the Mystic or Mystery Black Future Watch Autos are going to be insane for Bedard. Connor, Pasternak, and Philip Hronik. Hronik's for the Canucks. There's like one of ones in different parallels and stuff. The thing that'll be like insane is the bounty. So like that bounty is going to be done at release pretty much. Sider, Stober, and Jet Greaves. Scheifele, Seth Jones, Eric Carlson. But yeah, your main one of one is like your Future Watch Patch Auto Black. If they do them again, I'm assuming they will because they're such a like favorite at this point. Kucherov, Quentin Hughes, and Nietzsche. I do wonder if they're going to do the acetate young guns of Cooley and Fantilli in there. I haven't checked eBay to see if they were actually in extended, but it feels weird if they don't have them. Aho, Marner, and Henry Thrun. Marner, Robertson, and Vincent Iorio. Vinny Iorio. 2 packs to go here. Kuzmenko, Peltier, and Owen Beck again. I think the next release is going to be Allure. Yeah, I mean, it would have been cool to drop it. It's just... I'd rather they take their time and make sure it's good, man. McDavid, Scheifele, David Gust. Wrong set for a Chicago Outburst Young Gun, but hey, it's another Chicago Outburst Young Gun. That brings us to 4. We did pretty good on these boxes. Like, really good on these boxes, actually. SPX, I think, is going to be mid-August. Or, sorry, late. Is it mid-August or late? Oh my god, do we hit all 3 clear-cut Young Guns? Let's go. Scheifele? Ole Eriksson Ek and Marco Kasper. Probably one of the worst Young Gun clear-cuts to get in this set. But you know what? That's out of 4 boxes from each product, we hit, the case hit clear-cut Young Gun from each. So, like, not upset. But yeah, SPX I think is going to be out. It's either late this month or early August. I think Allure is going to be the next 23-24 NHL set. AHL comes out in 2 weeks. So that one's, I mean, not really anything of note. I'm just going to condense down some of the singles. I wonder how SPX is going to sell. I'm sure it'll be similar to Trilogy. Let me get to these shrunk down here, and then we'll get to the box of SP Game Used. All right, SP Game Use time. I just wanted to clear up the space a little bit here. Just in case. Oh, is that one of the, like, the UD black ones? Or no, whiteout's the parallel. I mean, honestly, Slavkovsky stuff I would sell pretty... so it's weird. I like his game, but I don't think his potential is like what his price is. you know, that's a clear Habs tax. Thin pack. Thin pack. So maybe we'll go, seems to be about here where the good card is. So we'll go like this. Got a good feeling about this cut. All right. Well, Ole Eriksson on the rookie auto. Deep cuts of Dustin Wolf to 250. All-Star Fabrics mascots of Louis for the St. Louis Blues. These actually sell decently well. Marchessault, 112 on the base gold. Banner year of McDavid for the Oilers. And that was a weird box. Crosby All-Star to 105 because, like, the McDavid was just in a weird spot. So, I mean, it's a McDavid somewhat rookie adjacent card. So you take it, but definitely not the best box. So, all right. We'll do random, then recap. And then, so let me go ahead and let's write down the 3 Bedard cards that we got. And we have 3 other. I'm gonna put the pack for just the missing thing in this as well. So, Day, Bedard, Beehive, and Bedard, Dazzlers. Just because that way a different person gets it. So, all right. And then let me go ahead and let's get random.org set up. How many do we need? We need 1, 2, 4 list randomizers. 2, 4. First one will be Vancouver, Edmonton. Second one will be Chicago, Anaheim. Third one will be Bedard cards. And fourth one will be teams. All right. Let's get the randoms started here. I mean, the one thing you can do is, yeah, like just have it up on eBay and wait for someone to like make you an offer or something. So, so here we go. Random time. We're going to start off with the Pettersson Nuge checklist here. So 3 times. Once, twice, third time. That goes to Edmonton. Let me get my sheet out here so I can get some stickers. We're going to drop that EDM beat. All right, Edmonton on that guy. 3 times on the checklist. So this will go between Chicago and Anaheim. Once, twice, third time. Chicago. So that makes that Bedard random just a little bit sweeter here. Because it's in with the Chicago stuff. All right, 3 times on the Bedard stuff. So we hit just all the Chicago Blackhawks cards. The Bedard draft day, or draft rookie, whatever you want to call it. Beehive, and then Dazzlers. Hang on, let me change this to first round rookie because it was his first round rookie. That's the technical term. The Beehive, the Dazzlers, and then the pack for the missing series 1 pack. So 3 times. Once, twice, third time. So there's your order for that stuff. Back to here, go over to here, paste it into here, and then we do the list of teams 3 times. Once, twice, third time. Detroit, Philadelphia, Buffalo, Colorado, San Jose. So Detroit gets the first round rookie. Philly gets a missing pack. The Dazzlers goes to the Sabres. Chicago goes to Colorado. And then the Beehive goes to the Sharks. So there is everything. Let me go ahead and write this stuff down. Detroit, Philly, Buff, Call, and I didn't mean to do Colorado. Yes. All right, Detroit was the first round rookie. Philly was the pack. Buffalo gets the Dazzlers. And San Jose gets the Beehive rookie. All right, let me go ahead and get the recap ready to go here. So we'll start with like kind of the Bedard stuff. So we hit the one checklist. This goes to Chicago, which went to the Detroit Red Wings. We got the first round rookie, which goes to, this goes to Colorado, not Detroit. The first round rookie goes to Detroit. Buffalo got the Dazzlers, and then San Jose got the Beehive rookie. We had a pack in there because we were missing, our first pack of Series 1 was missing a pack, so our first box. So got a lot of numbered cards, actually. We got one deluxe of Alexiak, a Natchez 85 by 200 or 200 by 85 to 99, Poitrata 250, Fiala to 500, Beck to 1,000, DeBrincat to 50, Rantanen to 250, Ovechkin to 1,000. I think we had another pop count in there as well. Trocheck Deluxe and a nice Cole McWard too, Young Gun Deluxe, which is always nice to see. I think our top hit out of SP Game Use would be this banner year of McDavid for the Oilers. That's pretty sick. Some of our cooler base Young Guns: Shilovs, Fantilli, Savoy, Nemitz, Cooley, Askarov. Hit a lot of parallels. We got the Ole Eriksson at clear cut, Gust on an outburst, Fantilli holographics, Greg on an outburst, Will Cooley on the program of excellence, Lacombe and Patia on the other outburst as well. So we ended up with like 5 technically outburst Young Guns from this. Also did a Logan Cooley red holographics, hit a penalty box variation of Mr. Brady Tkachuk, outburst of Dustin Wolf, which is pretty solid, clear cut of Ty Cartier, and hit of the break is like pretty straightforward. Fantilli, clear cut Young Gun. So that is group break 449. I think there's still one spot left in 446 and then 10 left in 447. So those breaks will happen once they fill, and the earliest possible date for that would be Monday, just for breaks. Unless I can double check to see what stuff is at on 446, but I'm probably going to have to go now. So yeah, see you probably Monday for 446 and maybe 447.